Chosen one, the universe is watching your every move closely. The fact that you clicked to watch this video today is not a mere coincidence, but a part of the divine plan of the universe. Now, in the coming few days, something is going to happen in your life that will change your life completely. And all this will happen because you have passed the test of honesty in front of the universe. And now the universe has chosen you for a divine blessing. Whatever is going to happen next in your life is a plan of God, and the difficulties you face are part of preparing you for a success beyond your biggest dreams. You are living your normal life, when suddenly a billionaire, yes, one of those extremely rich moguls who have the world at their fingertips, takes an interest in you. Not just a cursory glance, but a deep, deliberate interest. It sounds unreal, right? But don't give up, because the reason behind it is more incredible than you can imagine. In today's video, we will learn how everything is falling into place for you, the chosen one, so that you can experience the abundance, peace and purpose you were always destined for. You have been chosen to flourish, rise and receive blessings that will completely transform your life. Before the universe immerses you in this deep transformation, you can give your feedback to the universe by commenting 999. And if you are not connected to the energy of this channel, you can join by subscribing to the channel. The first sign, vague visits and messages. It all starts with the smallest of signs, things you might normally overlook. Imagine, you're in a coffee shop, just minding your own business, scrolling through your phone, when a random conversation falls into your ears. Someone casually mentions the name of a famous billionaire, a person so high profile that you'd never think they'd even know of your existence. At first, you ignore it, thinking it's just a weird coincidence. You get back to your routine, get on with your normal routine, and forget about it. But then, something even weirder happens. A few days later, you're going through your emails, deleting junk and skimming the usual spam, when an unfamiliar message pops up. It's short, vague, and doesn't seem like it's an official message. You half expect it to be a scam or one of those random phishing emails. But then there's something in it that catches you off guard. The email doesn't ask about money, bank details, or any of the usual red flags. Instead, it contains a strange message, a simple statement or question that seems customized to you, almost as if someone knows who you are and what you're capable of. The email might contain something like, "Are you ready for a new opportunity?" or "Do you believe in luck?" It's mysterious, but for some reason it resonates with you. Days go by and things get weirder. You keep bumping into people who talk about this billionaire as if his name is following you around. You start wondering if it's just a coincidence or if there's something more to it. Then one day another message arrives, this time from someone who claims to be a representative of the billionaire. They're straightforward, address you by name, and their message is respectful but intense. It doesn't seem like a typical corporate or marketing email. Instead, it feels personal, as if whoever is writing knows something about you that you wouldn't expect a stranger to know. They reveal details that only a close friend or family member would be familiar with, but they remain mysterious, offering hints rather than explanations. You find yourself rereading the message, looking for hidden meanings. Your curiosity has officially taken over, and suddenly it doesn't feel like a scam at all. The messages start to arrive more frequently, each one a little more revealing than the last. They're like breadcrumbs, little clues that lead you somewhere unknown but interesting. You might find yourself wondering, why me? What do they see in me? As the days go by, you notice other small, subtle signs, perhaps a social media mention by someone in their circle, or a sudden visit from someone who knows a lot about your work or interests. It's as if the universe itself is giving you signs, whispering that something big is about to happen. It's both thrilling and unsettling. You wonder if you're imagining it, if maybe you're reading too much into these signs. But still, there's something undeniable about this feeling, something you can't put into words. You're excited, but there's also a small, cautious part of you that's afraid of what it all means. Yet, deep inside, you can't shake the feeling that this is real. This billionaire, whoever they are, has taken an interest in you, and this interest is by no means accidental. You don't know where this will take you, but one thing is clear: your life is about to change in ways you never imagined, and you're finally ready to see where this unexpected journey takes you. And this whole event is part of the universe's biggest plan. Invitations to special events. What you are about to experience next is not normal, but something carefully planned for you by a higher power. What happens next feels like stepping into a dream. Out of nowhere, you start receiving exclusive invitations to high-profile events, gala dinners, charity fundraisers, tech summits, places you've only ever seen on TV or read about in magazines. These are gatherings where celebrities, top politicians, renowned artists, and powerful business moguls all come together. Places where the conversations are deep, the laughter is refined, and the air is charged with ambition and vision. And now somehow you're on the guest list. When the first invitation arrives, you're stunned, almost certain it must be a mistake. But as you open the envelope or read the email, you notice that it's addressed specifically to you. This isn't spam, and it isn't an error. Someone has personally added you to these events. With a mix of nerves and excitement, you accept, wondering what it could be like to be part of this elite world. You spend hours deciding what to wear, envisioning the possibilities, but nothing could truly prepare you for the reality of stepping through those doors. The first event is almost overwhelming. As you enter, the atmosphere is mesmerizing. Dimmed lights, sparkling chandeliers, people mingling in elegant attire, laughter and clinking glasses everywhere. You're greeted warmly, almost as if they were expecting you, and immediately ushered toward the VIP section. A part of you wonders if this is all a big prank, but the courteous smiles and attentive staff reassure you that you're exactly where you're meant to be. As you walk through the room, you see familiar faces from magazines and television. People who once seemed larger than life now feel strangely approachable as they laugh, chat, and share ideas. You're handed a glass of champagne, and suddenly you're right there, in the middle of conversations you'd never imagined you'd be part of. You catch snippets of discussions about groundbreaking projects, life-changing ideas, and insights into a world you never knew existed. It's surreal, yet exhilarating, and the energy in the room is contagious. Then, out of the corner of your eye, you spot a figure observing you from a distance. At first, you don't realize who it is, but as they step into the light, it hits you. This is the billionaire who's been reaching out, the one whose mysterious interest in you has turned your world upside down. They're calm, composed, and seem entirely in control. You feel a slight jolt of anxiety, but it's mixed with something else, a deep curiosity about why they're watching you. They don't approach you immediately. Instead, they keep a respectful distance, occasionally glancing your way. There's something almost comforting about their presence, like they're giving you space to settle in, to get used to this new environment before you're officially introduced. But even from afar, their gaze is intense, making you feel both flattered and intrigued. It's as if they're studying you, assessing your reactions, and trying to see if you're the person they believe you to be. As the evening progresses, you find yourself growing more comfortable. You engage in conversations, share your ideas, and start to feel at ease with these influential figures. Gradually, you realize that this isn't just a casual invite or a coincidence. It's part of a carefully crafted plan. Every detail, from the guest list to the seating arrangement, feels orchestrated with purpose. You sense that this is only the beginning of a journey designed to test and prepare you. By the end of the night, as you're heading out, you steal one last glance at the billionaire, who gives you a small, knowing nod. The message is clear without a single word exchanged. You're on a path now, one that's been set in motion by forces far beyond your control. And though the mystery still lingers, you're no longer just curious. You're ready to find out exactly where this path will lead. Access to private wealth and resources. One day, just when you were thinking this surreal journey couldn't get any more intense, you receive an unexpected package. It's elegantly wrapped, and the weight feels enormous when you hold it. There's no note, just your name written on the outside in smooth, bold letters. Your heart skips a beat as you carefully open it. Inside, placed on a smooth velvet cushion, is a black card. Not just any black card. A card that has an air of exclusivity and almost mythical prestige. This card is reserved for only the wealthiest of people, those who walk among the world's elite. You've heard about these cards before, how they grant access to a lifestyle beyond imagination, unlimited spending, open doors anywhere, services tailored to your every whim. Holding it in your hand, you're struck with a mixture of disbelief and awe. Can this really happen? Can anyone really give you access to this level of luxury and privilege? Before you can fully process the card, another delivery arrives, a beautiful set of keys with an engraved note on them. Along with them, a smaller card reads, "Use these as you wish. Consider this a taste of what's to come." Your mind begins to flood with possibilities. What could these keys unlock? A penthouse suite in the heart of the city, a secluded villa by the ocean, a private retreat in the mountains. The mystery is thrilling, and the implications are deep. Taking a deep breath, you decide to explore this gift, almost as if testing its reality. You follow the instructions provided and soon find yourself standing in front of a breathtaking property that's straight out of a lifestyle magazine. The architecture is modern yet timeless, with floor-to-ceiling windows that open up to panoramic views. Inside, every detail has been curated with impeccable taste. Luxurious furnishings, cutting-edge technology, artifacts that speak of taste and culture. It's not just a place to live. It's a work of art, a sanctuary of comfort and beauty. Exploring the rooms, you are exposed to a sense of freedom and possibility that feels new, almost intoxicating. The place seems to whisper to you about possibilities, inspiring you to imagine a life without boundaries. In one room, there's a grand library with shelves adorned with rare books and manuscripts. In another, there's a private cinema room with plush seating and the latest technology. Every corner speaks of a life lived with passion and vision. But it's not just about material wealth. The message behind these gifts seems deeper. There's an unspoken challenge in these offerings, almost as if the billionaire is saying, "Can you handle this? Do you understand what's being given to you? What's at stake?" You realize that this isn't just generosity for the sake of generosity. There's a purpose here, an invitation for you to step into a different world and see things from the perspective of someone who makes a real impact. As you settle into this new luxury, your thoughts become focused on what all this could mean for you. You're no longer just an observer. You're now being given a taste of the high life, wealth and power, and with that comes a responsibility. Perhaps this is just the beginning, a glimpse of what life could be like if you accept this path. It's both exciting and a little unsettling, because as amazing as these gifts are, you also sense that they're also a test, a way to see how you handle power, access, endless resources. And as much as you enjoy this experience, A part of you keeps asking, why me? But maybe that's part of the mystery, part of the allure of the unknown journey.